Welcome, everybody. Here we go. It's that time again. Matt Connarton Unleashed, and we are live from the studios of WMNH 95.3 FM in glorious, and it is glorious, downtown Manchester, New Hampshire. Also on Comcast 97 if you're in Manchester. We've got, it's a beautiful day. We've got the windows open. It is Wednesday, March 10th. 2021, and look who is here in the studio with me.
Hey.
It's Peter White.
Spring fever, baby.
Yes. I come in and the windows are wide open and it's gorgeous out, and you've got a new haircut. And
I figured we'd air out the place. A great day to air out the place
Yes.
after a winter of craziness.
Yeah, it feels good, doesn't it?
It does.
Yes.
I feel so fresh.
So fresh and so clean.
Yes.
and of course, for those watching online, they can see with you is the longer-haired giant cardboard Peter Whitehead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
You know, I told you, I said I wasn't planning on getting a haircut today.
Yeah.
But it's been, because I've been waiting to get a haircut because up at Chill, you know, and I just haven't, my schedule has not worked out.
Yes.
So I'm in the restroom today washing my hands, and I'm looking, and you know, I bump into myself in the mirror. And I'm like, you got it. So I went down to Shelley's Barbershop, which is right here on Elm Street.
Yep.
Very famous for a lot of celebrities, like Eazy-G, for instance.
Oh, yes.
And Matty Couchane also, with his very beautiful mane of hair. He does have some nice hair.
He does. I've never met him in person, but I've seen the pictures.
Oh, yeah, he's glorious.
Wow.
No, but he just has that hair, you know?
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see. If you'd like to join us, you can call us at 603-250-6007, 603-250-6007. You can also text me at 617-917-4476. Tweet me at Matt Connarton, or send an email to matt@mattconnerton.com.
There's so many ways to get a hold of you.
Yes, that's right. Well, you know, it's big doings,
right?
I know. Big doings around here, as we were talking about before the show.
Yes. The chain of events.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Peter is only with us for a little while today.
A short visit today.
A short visit.
I want to get out there and get some of this springtime, well, it's still winter technically, but you know.
Oh, March 1st is the first day of spring. That's what I always say.
Oh, really?
It's something my father instilled in me. Growing up, my dad always told me he likes to think of winter as really just being 2 months, January and February. His logic being most of December is technically still fall.
That's right.
You don't get to the really harsh weather consistently until January anyway. So then you've got January and February. Once you get to March, sometimes it warms up pretty quick.
Yeah, it can go either way.
Yeah.
It really can.
And even if March is bad, you know you're in the home stretch, so, you know, it doesn't matter as much.
Yeah. I love this, though. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing how what's the temperature outside right now? Do we know?
Oh, I don't know. I probably, it's supposed to be a high of 50, I think, and tomorrow it's going to be in the 60s.
It's 52 degrees right now, according to WMUR.
Ooh, that's nice.
Right, 52 degrees. Beautiful sunshine, and tomorrow it's going to get to like 64, they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
Very nice.
Jeez.
Well, make sure if you have anything for Peter, get in quick. He's only with us for a little while, but give us a call. I see Peter White in the Facebook live chat.
Yeah, that's me.
That's you. Yes,
that is me.
Jenny is in there as well. Jenny says, "Shalom, peeps."
Hello.
I think she got the peeps from Eazy-G. You know, he refers to his fans as his peeps.
I don't eat peeps, and I think there's a peep in that bag behind you, so you can give those to Jenny.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, very nice. Very nice. We have a call. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this? Hello? It's the Phantom.
All right.
That is so creepy when that happens. So creepy. It's like...
And sometimes people are listening to the radio and they're not getting it either. That's usually... I don't know.
I don't know. I get creeped out. You know what I mean?
No, that scared me.
Like, it could be a stalker, you know?
No, that scared me, actually.
What did? The music?
Yeah, the music.
Yeah, well...
Not the Phantom caller.
Right, yeah. So, we have another call. We'll try this again. Could be Eazy-G just having trouble. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's loud out there.
It's my bike gang.
Welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this? Hello?
Right.
Wow, this is going great. All right. Well, I don't know who it is, but
yeah.
They
Is the number showing up?
Oh, let me look. If I hit call log, I won't read it on the air,
right, no big deal.
But it is a local number.
Oh, all right.
Eazy-G historically has all kinds of difficulties, so it could be him. You know, he's got
most likely is.
All right, well, the phone's ringing again. We'll try it again. Perhaps the third time will be a charm. Hi, anyone there?
Someone's trying to. I can hear something happen.
I can hear someone way off in the distance.
Right. It's just a series of beeps and
I heard someone say, "Hey, it's me, Matt." Let me turn it up. It's Ron. Used to be shaky. Ron, for some reason we can barely hear you. I don't know if it's your phone or if it's on our end, but we can barely hear you, my friend.
Yeah, what's going on, Ron?
Yeah. All right, Ron. I gotta hang up. We can barely hear
Ron.
You. Yeah.
You know what? Shut my mic off. I'm going to call you.
Okay. Yeah.
And we're going to test the phones right now.
All right. Shutting your mic off. We'll see what happens here. We want to make sure it's not on our end. A little live troubleshooting. Peter, is that you?
Good afternoon.
Oh, I think it's on our end.
Really?
I can barely hear you in the headphones. Okay. Yeah. Oh, something's wrong on our end. We might not be taking any calls today. Oh, geez. Oh, you know what to do? Oh, well.
You know me.
I'll try anything.
Well, this worked out well. It might be fate that you were here today. All right, Peter's on the case. Let's see. Hello to Rocky Huber, who's in the Facebook live chat. Rocky says, "What's up, guys?" Rocky got us a delicious pizza the other night from Simon's Pizza. It was well done, Let's see. Tom Blanchard says, here in the garage, pretending to work on the truck. Well, you don't have to pretend. Why don't you get some work there done on the truck? Angela Philbrook is in the chat room. Angela says, good afternoon. Someone's calling. Should I go ahead and take it or wait till you're done? Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this? No. He is, he sounds like he's, like he's time traveling and it's a call from the past. Yeah. Dan Lavasser, says, peeps are yum. Jenny says, yum, thank you. Eric Street, who is a top fan, says, Google confirmed Gatorade is green. Okay. Wayne Noel is a top fan all the way from Michigan, says happy hump day. Miriam Banish says, good afternoon. Miriam says, it's Peter White. I recognize his voice. Yes. And Tom Blanchard says, Peter, I hear you every day. Love your show. Very nice. Very nice. Peter says, thank you, Tom. Peter's trying to figure out this phone issue, so we will see what happens here. But in the meantime, you can.
You know what? It's internet-based too. It just could be a bad time.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It could be something like that, but I'm doing everything I know how to.
Okay, yeah, Peter, you probably can't hear him, but he says it's internet-based, so it might just be an internet issue. But he's, let me shut that mic off because that's giving us, we're picking up the outside sound there. But while Peter's working on that, I will remind you all that we are proudly sponsored by the Hop Knot in the Brady Sullivan Plaza right across the street at 1000 Elm Street. They have delicious gourmet pretzels. They have craft beer. They have wine. They do trivia night on Thursday nights, which is very successful, very popular. And they do everything very safely there, which is one of the reasons why we're very proud and honored to have them as a sponsor. The staff is masked at all times. They are even out back in the kitchen. The tables are nice and spread apart. They do clean and sanitize consistently and diligently. So they take it all very seriously and want to keep everyone safe. So make sure you visit the Hop Knot. And it's so important right now, too, to support local businesses, local restaurants and bars and so forth, because they've obviously had a very, very tough time during the COVID era. Eric Street says, yesterday on the morning show, they were talking about if Gatorade was green or yellow. Is that you, Colin? All right. Peter is calling us. We'll see what happens here. Hi, Peter.
No, I can hear you.
Oh, wonderful. You did it. I can hear you in the headphones.
Okay.
All right. Success. Peter White to the rescue. You need you know how Bill Berry has his own song there, that Bill Berry to the rescue. We need a version of that for you. You saved the day.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, part of the job, Matt. Part of the job.
You have no idea how you fixed it, do you?
No, I do. I just played
okay.
around with some wire. There is a loose wire there.
Okay.
But I have it locked in, so that I was wondering that wasn't a problem. So I just fiddled around with a few things, and there you have it.
All right, well done. Well, we have a call. This is probably Ron. Ron, is that you?
Yeah. How's that sound? Any better?
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
I like it better before.
Oh,
well,
no.
all right.
Burn.
Nice to hear you. How you doing, brother?
You just got served.
No, how you doing, Ron? How's it going?
That Gatorade
Doing
is blue.
good. I liked your show this morning. I listened to the whole thing. I didn't contribute because I don't want to just get airtime if I got nothing to say.
Right.
Except for when I was talking about the moose stuff yesterday, you guys didn't know what color the Gatorade was because someone was colorblind, and that's why I threw in the moose thing. You just got to sniff it. I guess you didn't catch my drift at the time, but I love it. I love hearing that.
Yes, the sniff it. Yes, he does like to sniff it.
I'm not.
And I also love it when
confused.
you throw in Judge Judy things. That is just a trip.
Oh, okay.
Hey, by the way, I'll make this short and fast.
Too late.
I swung by Mojo's today. I had a little lunch. I got some real cheapo pastries I'll drop off in the morning for you. But I wanted to know the nighttime crew. How many guys are going to be there? I'll leave a couple with them. I know you don't like to eat, Matt, on the show, but how many guys are going to be there? I got a couple things for you, too, if you want.
Oh, you mean for Paul's show, Retro Spectrum Radio?
Yeah, whoever's on. The second shift version of the show.
Well,
I think, it's three of us. You mean on Fridays?
On Friday nights?
Paul's show on Friday night? Is that what you're talking about?
No, on Thursday night. Something for Thursday. You're going to be there. I just wanted to know if you were going to have a guest tomorrow night.
I don't know. I mean,
Well, what's on the menu? Let's find out. What's on the menu?
I went crazy. I sat there at lunch, and before I left, my pastry menu was more than the bill I had at the bar and getting lunch.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I
got a sweet tooth. I started looking around, and I was like, oh, my God.
Where do these pastries come from?
Mojo's.
Oh, I love that place.
Yeah, it's incredible. Wicked good stuff. It's good, top of the line. Although, believe it or not, the stuff I got from the menu on the morning show, it looks good, but they were only $1 a piece, so I said, what the heck,
Yeah, then make sure they're not out of date.
I doubt it, brother. I doubt it. They're all wrapped up nice and tight.
All right.
And listen, I looked at my front door today, and I got a package, and it says marked from Gonzo and Larry Flint, and it's addressed to Eazy-G, so I'm going to drop that off in the morning, too.
Oh, you got... Okay. All right. I'll make sure Eazy-G gets that.
Very nice.
Yeah,
wow.
It'll be interesting.
I hope it's a magazine.
Yeah, score.
All right. Lucky Easy.
There's a little note on it, too. It says, Eazy-G, enjoy, but be careful of your ribs.
Right. Be careful of your ribs. Yes, he's going to have a great weekend, it sounds like.
Wow.
Yeah, well, there's 4 in there, so it should keep them busy.
Oh, okay.
If you don't hear from him for a couple of days, you'll know why.
All right, Ron. We appreciate that. Thank you.
And we want him to have a healthy
All right,
prostate. So
yes.
I'll catch it off. I'll catch you guys in the morning.
All right. Thank you,
all right,
Ron.
Thank you for the call. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, one of the great listeners.
Yes. Boy, that what was it? Kentucky bourbon cake or something? Oh, so good.
Don't say it was good.
Why?
It was disgusting.
Oh, you had some of that? You didn't like it?
I ate it on the air.
I loved it.
I didn't like it. You really did? Did you get a buzz? Did you eat the whole thing?
I didn't eat the whole thing at once.
Because I think you'd catch a buzz, because I felt like I did.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have, I'm sure, if I ate the whole thing at once, because I'm not much of a drinker, so I have a very low tolerance. I mean, I'm Irish, so I should be, I'm Irish and German.
Imagine that, eating one of those driving, and then you get stopped.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah. I'm just eating this pastry.
You didn't like it, though, huh?
It's not my thing.
No kidding. Wow.
Not my
I thought
thing.
it was delicious. I never had anything like
if
that
I ever
before.
have one, you can have it.
Wow. Well, thank you.
Oh, look who it is.
Glenn R.J., the people's mayor, Glenn R.J. Willett, out
My
in the hallway
God.
waving.
Can't believe it.
I know, right?
I thought it was a ghost from the building, but it's only Glenn.
It's only Glenn. Yes. Glenn will never die. Glenn is.
Don't be too sure of that. This might be his year.
Oh, you think so? Who do you think first, him or Eazy-G?
Ooh, gee.
That's a tough one, huh?
Well, you know what? We're going to have a chart here. I'm going to make a chart in the morning and put some people on the list.
Okay.
Right.
Ooh,
I'll even throw myself out there, too.
Why not?
You know what I
Why
mean?
not?
Just to make it fair.
That's right. All right.
Right.
We have a call. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Hoo-ha!
Hoo-ah, Tony D. How are you, my friend?
What's going on, Peter?
Hey, I heard Tony on the radio yesterday. I was driving when you guys had your conversation. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah. John Hopwood didn't like it.
I was not being racist at all.
Yeah, John.
I didn't get any of that. I didn't understand any of that.
Yeah, John got a little heated. I believe the young people say that now. They say heated.
All right.
In the Facebook live chat over what Tony was. But we don't need to rehash that. There's already so much beef going around. You know, everybody. Eazy-G's beefing with everybody. Gonzo versus John Hopwood. There's all kinds of beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, now me and John Hopwood are beefing.
I guess y'all got beef.
Right.
Yeah.
It's funny how Matt and I managed not to have any beef.
Right. Right.
So have you explored the option of the pickle pizza?
Oh no, I'm horrified.
This is what I heard on the radio yesterday.
The pickle pizza?
And I'm going to tell you, I went on in 1989, 1990, I went on a double date to Pizza Hut on South Willow Street. And the dude that was with this other girl, she got a pickles on a pizza, and we all looked at her like she was nuts.
Yeah.
I guess it's good. I guess it's great.
I'm horrified at the idea.
It depends where you get it from and how they do it. You got to have it. Got to have it with the ranch. Got to have it with the
ranch dressing.
Wow. Now you're getting a little weird. Yeah. Now you're getting a little. You guys. Okay.
Well, have you ever had breaded pickles, Peter?
Yes, we have those up here. Yeah, like a fried pickle.
I've never had one, believe it or not.
Yeah, those are delicious. Don't eat them when they come right out of the fryer, though.
Really?
Yeah, they're very hot.
Ooh.
So the reason I'm calling today is we are $1,400 richer. Some people, family of four, you're $5,600 richer.
Now, Tony D, does your new baby count? The one that's in the oven right now?
No. But here's the kicker to this. So in the new, because Matt, this is why I was calling this. Remember I asked you about the tax credit?
Yeah.
So the tax credit, the way that works is that starts in July. The IRS is going to send you a form in July and ask you how you want the tax credit to be distributed to you.
Oh.
You can either have it monthly, you could have it quarterly, or you could have it just added on to your tax return at the end of the year.
Oh.
So my son or daughter, when is born in August, what will happen will is that my two other kids will get $3,600, and then my daughter or son will get an additional $3,600 if I opt to just do it on my tax return. So right off the bat, I'm getting over like $10,000 back on my taxes, unless I opt to do it monthly, which is broken down over so many dollars. So, yes and no, Peter.
Okay.
To your question, yes and no. So, no, I'm not getting anything right now for the child that's in the oven. But in February of next year, when my child is born in August, I will receive some because then my child will have a Social Security number.
Oh, awesome. Okay, that's good news. That's good news. What's the date in February? What's the set date?
August 25th is the date.
Oh, that's the date of the due date of the baby?
Yes.
Okay, August. Okay.
Very nice.
That's right around the corner. That's going to be here before you know it, Tony D.
Yeah, I'm trying to rack up as much overtime as possible right now.
I bet. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm redoing. I'm actually not getting. I'm not getting the full amount. My wife is getting the full amount. I'm not getting the full amount back because I made too much money last year in my taxes for the $1,400. I think I'm getting like $800 or something like that. So I made too much.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Well, he's doing. He's very busy, Tony D. He's working on his house.
Mm-hmm.
He's cleaning his. He has a whole tool area that's very clean.
Yes, I saw the picture. Yes,
yes.
It's impressive.
Yeah. How do you do that? Wow.
Yeah,
How do you find the time?
I'm redoing my kitchen right now as we speak.
Oh, okay.
And Peter, what I haven't done yet on your show is that when I call Matt's show, sometimes he catches me working out.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true. It was Jenny who picked up on that the other day.
So he talks to you guys while he's working out?
While he's pumping iron. I think Eazy-G inspired him to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Sometimes I pump iron while I'm
How do you find the time to do all this? You work, you have a family, you're having babies, you're doing talk shows all over the place. How do you have the time?
You just got to have your own. You got to have a set schedule for just a little bit of R&R for yourself.
It sounds like you're having a lot of fun with the family right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're out back. I'm just getting ready to power wash the steps.
Oh, see what I mean?
Mm-hmm. You know what I think happens is he's a multitasker. For example, if he's able to work out while calling the show, then clearly he knows how to multitask.
Yeah. Hey, I could come up there and be like your, I could help Peter out and be your audio engineer guy. Just that.
Yeah. We need someone to fix the phone, the microphone on the desk. Yeah, well, no, we there's a guy that comes in now and then. It's just it's at the point where he needs to come in.
Yeah.
As long as you don't send me to a live remote and you cut my pants up and then put me in front of the public, we're good.
Yeah, I don't think we would do that.
No,
I don't think it would even occur to anybody.
No, I would not. Yeah, we would never do that.
Yeah.
You would be welcomed with open arms, my friend.
Yes, and full pants. Oh, that sounded wrong.
Now, if you need help
mean.
with the microphone issue, I'm pretty sure it's your XLR, not the mic, because you guys got some sturdy mics there.
Yeah,
pretty good mics.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely that because that's like the third mic I've had at the desk. So I learned my lesson there.
Yeah, take a look at the input on the back of the board. Maybe there's a loose third prong.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I'm not going to do it right now, Tony D.
No, I'm not going to tell you to do it. Oh, Peter, how you feeling, bud? I've been worried about you. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm back in action again. Yeah, I had a little relapse, real quick, but I'm back. There was no hospital stay. There was nothing. They had all my information right there, so they're like, "Well, this can happen. Here you go. Here's some more. Here's another prescription. Do this, and 99%. This is going to be gone." So yeah.
Good. Would you lose all the bacteria in your body from the antibiotic?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. But it's a different kind of antibiotic. It was for my tooth. I forget what it was called, but that's what they're claiming. It started with the C, and then I felt like that wasn't working, so I took some amoxicillin.
Oh,
but I mean, I should have probably been eating better and all that stuff. So
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I had the same thing happen to me 3 years ago. I was on antibiotic for a bacterial infection. Started taking this antibiotic. Started having all these stomach issues, and they put me on this generational probiotic, which was strong as all. And my problem was after I started taking it, I couldn't stop going to the bathroom.
Oh,
right.
Huh.
Well, that's what happened to me until there was nothing left, and then I would have the sensation of having to do that, and then nothing happened, and it was a real nightmare.
And did you read this? Did you read this wonderful book that Mike Pelopita brought in for you? This It hurts when I poop.
Yeah, it hurts when it hurts.
It's very, very nice.
But no.
And just by the way, I call it green Gatorade.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It is.
I call it green.
Well, yeah, because that's what color it is.
It's lime green. That's
Right.
it. It's lime green.
Yes.
That's the color. It's not yellow.
Absolutely. Thank you. Because I had an argument with my daughter.
Oh. All right.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Anyway, boys, we're $1,400 richer. Spend it wisely. Get a well-done pizza with pickles. So
I will get a well-done pizza, yes. All right, Tony D. Thank you for the call, my friend.
Be good, Matt. Be good, Peter.
All right,
Yep,
take care.
thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, the Tony D show. I
Yes.
always want to check it out.
Yeah.
And I'm usually just watching a movie. Like I always feel bad because I feel like, Tony D's like, oh, wow, Peter, he tells me when he's on. I see it sometimes, and I don't blow it off, but I'm usually doing something else. I can't be
Yes.
like him and power wash the steps, take care of a bunch of babies.
Right.
I can't do that.
Right. Well, you don't have to watch it live. I mean, you can always watch it later or listen to it later.
Right.
It doesn't have to be a live deal. Yeah, he's on Saturdays 5 to 7 p.m. Oh, that reminds me, we should mention, too. I wasn't sure if it was okay to mention it yesterday on the show, and then I saw that Paul had posted it on Facebook, but Retro Spectrum Radio, now 7:30 to 10 p.m.
Ooh.
on Friday nights.
All right.
Did you know about this, Peter?
I did.
Yeah.
I did know.
Yes, of course.
I
yes.
did know.
Yes.
2.5 hours of retro spectrum.
Yes. And we had something strange happen. I don't know if you know about this. Last Friday night during, When It's Over by Loverboy, the giant cardboard Peter White head behind you, the lips started moving and was
really?
mouthing the lyrics. It was very strange.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys were having some fun then, huh?
sprang to life. It was as though it was possessed by Mike Reno of
Right.
Loverboy.
What, did Dan bring some mushrooms?
I don't know. Maybe on the pizza. We have a call. We'll grab this. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Hey, it's Charles Richardson.
Charles Richardson. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. I heard you get the phones back up and running, and I thought I'd want to go ahead and just vomit for you guys right over the phone for pickles on a pizza.
Yeah, it's pretty. It sounds pretty nasty.
And then
I don't
throw in
think,
some ranch. I don't know if I could do the ranch.
Yeah, the ranch doesn't sound like it improves things any.
No.
No, definitely not.
It's not even that. Papa John's is the first I've heard of this with pickles on a pizza because they came out with a cheeseburger pizza. And I'm thinking,
Really?
Yeah.
that sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds good, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger pizza.
Sure.
Then they list off the meat, the cheese, and then they said pickles. I'm thinking, what?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
That just ruined it. Forget. I don't want the cheeseburger pizza anymore.
Yeah, that changes. I think the pickles. It changes the whole flavor profile.
Domino's used to have a cheeseburger pizza, and it didn't have regular sauce. It had ketchup.
Really?
It had a little bit of mustard.
Interesting.
And it was awful. It was awful.
Yeah, that doesn't sound so good.
You got to do a regular pizza. You got to do regular sauce, regular cheese, and if you want Hamburg, throw some bacon on it. Enjoy.
Yeah, definitely. Wow.
Yeah, I think the only way I'm going to have a cheeseburger pizza is if I make it my own, or if I just say no pickles, no bueno. I don't want pickles.
Yeah.
This is coming from somebody that likes Hawaiian pizza, which is the all-time greatest argument. Pineapple. Does it deserve to be on a pizza? I say yes.
I say yes also. I've enjoyed it for many years.
I think it's an abomination personally. But by the way, joining us via Skype. Hello, sir. Do you want?
Hooah!
Tony D on Skype. Wow. Charles Richardson. Can you believe this? Tony D is with us on Skype.
No, you know what it is? He needs the attention because we're not talking about him no more.
Oh.
So he needs to get on some way. He couldn't get on three-way with the phone, so he has to go Skype.
Right.
Oh.
It sounds like beef to me.
Actually, I think it might be.
I tried to wait you out, Tony, but you just,
Oh, it's Gonzo. Gonzo wanted to get in before, make sure to say hello to Peter before Peter has to go.
Yes.
Yes.
You leaving, Peter?
Hi, Peter.
Yeah,
One of these days, I'm actually going to go ahead and call in when Jenny's there.
Sure.
Because I actually want to go ahead and talk to Jenny. I heard that one episode, I think it was a week ago,
Yeah.
where somebody called her Jennifer or something like that, and she got really ticked off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I just want to talk to her. I mean, so one of these days, I'll finally tune in to when you guys are all together.
Yes, I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah.
All right, my friend. Well, did you want
All right,
to...
I'll let you go. You talk to your boyfriend, Tony.
All right, Charles Richardson, thank you for the call. We'll talk to you soon.
Charles Richardson. It sounds like he's from Harvard.
Yes.
The Richardsons from Harvard.
Yes, yes. Now, I suspect this is actually Gonzo on the Skype. Is that correct, Gonzo?
Yes, it is.
Now, I tell me if you agree. I may have said this to you before, Peter. Tell me if you agree with me. I feel that in terms of Gonzo's impressions, what he lacks in accuracy, he makes up for it with enthusiasm, and I appreciate that about him.
Oh, my God, yes.
Yes.
Those two. The Mike Martineau one is fantastic, and, of course, the very famous impression, John Hopwood, gets me every time.
Yes, yes. His Eazy-G impression is good, too. That one actually is accurate. What's that?
We and Hopwood ended our beef. We're good.
Oh, the beef is over.
It sounds, yeah.
Wow.
We're friends now. And I've been sending Eric porn for 2 years now, at least.
Good. Okay.
Oh, he must. Okay, good.
All right. That's excellent.
I do. Before I leave, I do have a little surprise for everybody, and it's just something. It's kind of an announcement, and I've already talked about it way back with Matt.
Yes.
But when the weather really does, not this day, if it, like when it really gets warm and we get deep into spring, all of us are going to go over to Hop Knot, and Matt will be doing his show live at the Hop Knot right outside.
Very good.
So we will do that.
Yes.
And it's been talked about very recently.
Excellent.
So,
Excellent. We look forward to that.
I got to figure out how to do it. That's all.
Yeah.
No, I mean I have to learn how to do that one step that I don't know how to do yet.
Dude, if you can fix the phone, you can figure out anything. You can learn anything.
But it will definitely be that'll be a good one. Nice to be outside. It's a whole different ball game.
Oh, yeah.
When you don't have all the comforts of the studio.
Yeah, I've never done a live remote, now that you mention it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I've been trying to say, I think it's going to be great.
Yeah.
Nice afternoon live remote. Get some...
But will we be able to bring the giant cardboard Peter Whitehead?
I don't think we need to.
Okay.
I don't think we need to.
All right.
I recommend the burger.
That's right. I heard it's great over there.
Yeah. It's called the Liar Burger.
What's up, Gonzo?
What's up, Peter?
I'll see you Friday.
Friday, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're bringing a game, you said, right?
No, I'm not going to bring a game.
Can you bring something to the show? Can you contribute something?
Bring something to the show.
I'll bring a selfie stick.
All right. We did send Gonzo out on the road last Friday.
Oh, that was really cool, actually. I heard that. Yeah,
right.
That was
sent
awesome.
him out on the road.
I don't know if it translated well on the radio, but it was fun.
No, it actually did, from what I heard. I was wondering how you were able to bring in the audio from the Facebook live stream while you were live. That was interesting to me that you were able to do that. How did you do that?
I just was on Facebook on that computer right there.
Yeah.
No, in front of you.
Yeah, the big one.
No, one right in front of you.
Oh, this one. Oh.
Yeah, and then I just went through the board right there.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
That's actually so obvious. I don't know why I didn't figure
surprised you
that.
didn't figure that out.
I am too. I'm kind of embarrassed I didn't figure that out.
All right, well, I'm going to get flying here. Now that you have Gonzo here, I don't want to be here anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, I understand, yeah. I mean, don't we all kind of feel that way sometimes?
No, I enjoy Gonzo very much.
We love Gonzo, and apparently so does John Hopwood, and all is well, so
Peter,
that's good.
If I'm right on my death pool pick, you won't be here for much longer anyway.
Oh, really? Okay. I didn't know you were playing, but I guess... So now that you're mad, you're saying I'm yeah, all right.
Go out on top. This is how you become legendary.
Right, by dying.
Like Basquiat's best career move was dying.
That does work sometimes.
Right,
yes.
right. I don't think I'm ready for that though.
Right.
No, we're not. The world can't live without Peter White.
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I feel like I really want to go to Eazy-G's funeral.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
It's a race.
I want to celebrate his life.
Then you can blow your brains out right at the funeral.
Wow, that's going a little too far. Okay.
My goodness. He brings a lot of...
I win.
I don't know. You might get suspended for that now.
He brings a lot of violent
That is
imagery.
disgusting.
That really was. That was horrifying.
And in poor taste.
A little dark.
Yes.
We do insist on keeping things in good
going
taste.
to Eazy-G's funeral was dark enough, let alone taking it to the next level.
Right.
It's called a one-up.
Yeah. Well, that's going to do it for me.
Your turn.
All right, Peter White is leaving us. Thank you so much, Peter. Always a good time.
Thank you, Matt. Always fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.
All right, very good. Make sure you tune in for the morning show with Peter White, weekdays 7 to 9 a.m. with a replay from 2 to 4 p.m. right before this program here at WMNH 95.3 FM. And Gonzo, so tell me about, so the beef is officially squashed between you and John Hopwood. Did he give in to your demands?
No.
Oh.
No. In fact, I was supposed to do the show today, but I was running late and I couldn't make it.
Oh, you were supposed to be on his show?
Talked. Yeah, Word 13.
Yes.
But we talked. We had a good talk, and I apologize for being, a little pompous. He apologized for, completely losing his temper and acting like a psychopath. And we came to middle ground.
Yes.
I love John Hopwood.
Well, of
Sometimes
course.
when you love too hard, it's just,
Did you lose something, Peter?
to-
Oh, okay. Peter, I'm sorry, Gonzo. Peter looked like he lost something.
Well, now that Peter's gone, I'm not going to work blue anymore.
Right. Thanks, Peter. Oh, yeah. We all love John, but he can be a little intense. Do you know the story of how John Hopwood and I became friends?
I assume you went to Harvard under Professor
Howard Zinn.
Zen at VU for the sabbatical in San Francisco, which by the way is a torrid of a city now.
We have I'll tell the story in a moment. We have a call. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this? Hello?
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
This is Marvin with the Tax Relief Center. How are you doing today?
This is who?
Marvin with the Tax Relief Center. How are you doing today?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And I was reaching out to you because you may qualify for the IRS Fresh Start program. Have you heard about the program before?
I have.
Marvin, you're on thin ice, buddy. You're not getting through this filter.
Uh-oh. Well, hang on. I do want to answer his question. I have heard about the program. I listen to a lot of radio, and I hear the ads for it. Yes.
Yes, it can eliminate or reduce what you owe on your back taxes. How much do you currently owe in tax debt?
Oh, you don't even want to know. You don't even want to know. How did you get this number, by the way?
Yeah, you may have been looking for help online to reduce or eliminate your tax debt amount.
That's true. Gonzo, how much do you owe in back? How much do you owe in back taxes, Gonzo?
About 14 grand.
About 14 grand. Let's go with that. About 14 grand. Can you do something with that?
All penalties. It was like 500 originally.
Oh, wow. 500 and then another 13.6 and or 13.5 in penalties. Wow. Did he hang up? Oh, Gonzo, I'm so sorry. He hung up. He can't help you with your 14 grand.
He wasn't real, Matt.
That's
just
disappointing.
Just like the guy the other day wasn't real.
What guy the other day?
The guy who was talking about Biden being like undercover or something. Like,
oh,
I was on to him.
Jake from State Farm?
Yeah. He sounded very much like from the Canada province, that the other guy. Q. Sounded Q-like.
Oh, right. Angela Philbrook in the chat room says, I did the IRS Fresh Start program on my own without any professional assistance. It really isn't too hard to do. Oh, well, in that case, that's probably why the guy hung up. He realized, I mean, he's not dealing with amateurs here. He's we know what we're doing. Right? I thought, I have to admit, though, a bit of a swerve. I thought he was about to inquire about the status of my auto warranty.
Yeah, I've been getting those too. Like, last chance. Okay,
Yes.
well, then why you keep sending me texts?
I get those in the mail for, like, cars I owned, like back when I first started driving. It's kind of bizarre. But, oh, yes. So John Hopwood and I, this is how he and I became friends. He had written, this was quite a few years ago, I was actually already kind of a fan of his from afar. I'd never really talked to him at all, but I had seen his show and I kind of liked him and I thought he was funny and just kind of an interesting character. But he had written something. I don't know if you're familiar with the website Miscellany Blue. It's a liberal blog, miscellanyblue.com. And at the time, I was the co-host on a show called Rock, Paper, Hand Grenades, which is still around. It's hosted by Gary Hopper. And I was Gary's co-host on that show. Gary's a right-wing nut, which he calls himself. That's not me throwing shade. He refers to himself as a right-wing nut. And I was sort of the voice of reason. But so John Hopwood wrote something on Miscellany Blue. It was more attacking Gary than me, but he was basically trashing both of us. So I was grateful for the publicity. It was brought to my attention, and I was like, hey, this is great. I'm going to do something with this. And at that time, I was doing a weekly show on Channel 23, a television version of Matt Connarton Unleashed. And I took the article that John Hopwood had written where he attacked me, and I did that. That was actually the beginning, Gonzo. I think it was my very first ever live dramatic reading. And I performed a dramatic reading of what John Hopwood wrote. And apparently he saw it and thought it was funny. And he totally got what I was doing. And he thought it was funny. And he and I started chatting over Facebook Messenger and we became friends.
Yeah, same. The way we became friends is we met on your show. It was a complete debacle. I got suspended for 5 weeks and said some inappropriate things, and then we got a kick out of it. And we started talking on Facebook together.
Yes.
And he's like, hey, come on my show, and then we could rebuild your image, and maybe they'll let you back on the radio. And, he did. And here I am on Skype.
Yes, you've been rehabilitated.
I owe it all to John Hopwood. John Hopwood's leaving, bro.
What do you mean?
He's gone. He's out of here.
He has said this many, many times.
I think he found a lady friend.
A lady? He has a lady. Ooh. Where?
I don't know. Where's he go anyway?
I don't know. Well, I've heard him say something about New Mexico. No, did he tell you he's really leaving? Because I've heard him say that so many times.
Yeah, but who knows? I don't know. But I think that he's for real, like getting his ducks in a row. That heartbreaker of an election really probably set him over the edge.
Oh, that's true. Yes, he lost his bid for county commissioner.
I should have voted for him.
I voted for him. I always vote for him when he's on the ballot.
I voted for him.
Oh,
I made my wife vote for him too. She's like, "Do I have to?"
Wow, you made your wife.
Democrat.
You made your wife vote for him.
I did. I asked her to.
That sounds more realistic. You asked her to vote for him.
I traded doing the dishes if she would vote for him.
Bartering. That's very very wise. Very wise.
I don't like doing the dishes, but
who does?
No one. Who does?
That's why we have dishwashers. No one likes doing the dishes. Well, let me give the numbers if you'd like to call us. Gonzo is with us via Skype, of course. 603-250-6007, 603-250-6007. Thank you again to Peter White for fixing the phone.
Matt, can you just move a little to your left?
Oh, so we can see your... if I move over here. For those of you watching online...
My dulcet face.
You can see... Well, part of it. If you're watching online, in the monitor behind me, you can see basically nose up. So there you go.
No, if you just move... There we go. See, it's all of me. See?
Oh, see there? Oh, right. There he is in all his glory.
I'm coming up.
What's it say on your shirt?
Oh, it says Biggie. My son has one that says Smalls, and I have a Biggie one. And it's like one of them family T-shirt things.
Right. I get it. Yes.
Yeah. I was never really into that stuff, but you'd be surprised how corny you can get when you have a kid. Well, you wouldn't.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Sorry, what?
I said you wouldn't know because you have no desire to have a child.
That's correct. I was born with zero paternal instinct. I've never even had that moment. You know, a lot of people who don't have children. I've heard a lot of guys say, you know, or women say, you know, sometimes I wonder, maybe it would have been cool to be a parent. I don't know. I just never got around to it. And I've never even had that. Like, I've never even had that thought in my head. In fact, I spend much of my time grateful that I've never had a child. Well, it just seems like so much work. You got to take care of them. You got to clean them. That's part of the deal, right? It's not like a cat. Like, we have cats. Like, cats are largely self-cleaning. It's wonderful. You know, they just lick themselves, whatever. But a baby, it's like, oh, my God, there's so much to it. It just seems like a lot of work, Gonzo.
It's a lot of work, and they don't lick themselves, but they lick everything else.
Well, see, that would also concern me, especially with COVID.
So literally, half the work in being a new parent is worrying. Mm-hmm. Basically, mm-hmm. That's where it all comes. The stress comes from because I just, now he's just, like I said, he'll put anything in his mouth. So it's like, oh God. So then you just get mad at yourself. Basically, it's a whole thing. But the cleaning and the feeding part's easy. It's basically the worry that's the hard part.
So what is more work? The cleaning the child or the washing the dishes?
Oh, the dishes is awful.
Yeah.
Awful.
Okay. All right.
I only do it once every 4 years when Hopwood runs for something.
Yes. Oh, so it's like what is it, like a ritual, like a good luck, like you're trying to send him some positive energy so he'll win, so you wash the dishes? It's like a superstitious thing?
I'm buying my wife's vote.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I understand. Angela Philbrook says, once you're a parent, the worrying doesn't ever go away. See, that sounds awful to me. That sounds absolutely horrifying. Like, I want to spend the rest of my life worrying. No, thank you. Oh, my God. I don't care if my bloodline just disappears.
It's awful.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah. No, really.
But so money. Oh, Matt, it's the best, though. Like, if you love your cats, you'd love a baby, too, because, they're... equally as rewarding.
but a cat, you bring the cat home, you just okay, here's the litter box, you know what to do there, this and that, I'll feed you in the morning, whatever. But baby, I mean, it's not like you just, like the baby, you gotta, it's not like you just take the baby and you put it on the potty seat and say, there you go, you know what to do, all right, you're good, I'm just gonna leave you alone now, right?
A little known fact about cats is, and this is dark as well, I might warn you.
Okay.
If you accidentally, were to strike a cat with your car, you technically don't have to stop. Did you know that?
I did know that.
With a baby, you have to stop.
Oh, yes. Babies and dogs, you have to stop. Yes.
Yeah, babies and dogs, but not cats.
Yeah. That is true.
Remember the year squirrel, like 2 years ago, every squirrel in town was getting hit by a car?
I remember that, the squirrel apocalypse.
What was that?
It was very strange. Yeah, those of you listening from other parts of the country online, you might not know this unless this was happening where you live as well. But for some reason here in New Hampshire, it was like dead squirrels all over the road. Not all over the road, I'm exaggerating, but like an unusual amount. There was an unusual amount of roadkill. And there was an explanation for why it was happening, but I don't remember what it was. But it was so bizarre.
I think they ran out of birth control in the squirrel community.
Right. Well, that very well could be. Yeah.
And then, also, I think with the pre-COVID, it was like kind of a warning, like, hey, guys, like, you see what's happening here, man? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Pay attention, because next year I heard it's going to be a bunch of roosters just going down.
Oh, no. Well,
yeah.
Yeah. A joke came to me, but I'm not going to say it. Oh, we have a call.
You don't work.
Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Hey, Matt, it's Ronnie. And by the way, hello, Gonzo. Good to hear your voice.
Hey, Ron.
The thing with the squirrels, believe it or not, Mother Nature has a way of harvesting its own seeds and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And every so many years, the trees are develop. Some years they barely produce any nuts, and on a certain years they produce many. And the time that we saw the excess of squirrels getting mushed, the trees were in their fruit-bearing stage. So it had to do with the trees and Mother Nature, weeding out, the good and the bad or whatever. So in a nutshell, that was it.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that does sound familiar now that you explain it. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Hey, Gonzo.
Hold on.
Gonzo, you there?
Nope.
Uh-oh, I think Gonzo is having technical difficulties.
It's all right. I drop it off a package tomorrow, and I signed Gonzo's name to it. I hope he doesn't get mad.
Gonzo's back, I think.
All right, yeah. Don't sign any porn with my name on it. Ron, what are you doing?
It's got your name on it. Just says from Gonzo and Larry Flint.
Yeah, we talked about this off the air, Ron.
All right, see you later.
All right, bye-bye, Ron. All right, our friend Ron. Wow.
That's great. You ever notice, like, when Peter, gets mad at him, he gets all nervous and, kind of gets quivery? I kind of feel bad for him when it happens.
Oh, yeah. I can't.
But, other than that, if he's got a good premise for his joke and a good call, he's on fire.
Absolutely, yes, absolutely. Did you hear the news, by the way, Gonzo, about and it was Ron that reminded me of this because Ron likes to call Paul's show. Retro Spectrum Radio now starts at 7:30 on Friday nights. 2.5 hours now. 2.5 hours, yes.
Wow, so you went from 1 hour, right, originally?
Yep.
Nice. Yep. So congratulations on that.
Retro Spectrum Radio with Paulie C. Friday nights from 7:30 to 10 p.m.
Yes. Check me out. Shameless plug here.
Yes. Well, it's really check Paul out. I'm along for the ride on that one.
You know what? I listened to the show last week and the week before, so that's 2 more episodes than Peter Weiss ever watched.
What are you saying? Peter doesn't watch Paul's or listen to Paul's show?
Nope. Saying he doesn't, not at all.
Well, he can't. It's hard for him to get to. He's busy at that time. Plus, we actually do the show way up north in Concord.
Yeah, you know what?
That was very inside. Most people won't know the reference, but I like the I like the rap one, the supergroup one. Mm-hmm.
It just wasn't a long enough episode because there's so much to get to,
Right, yeah. That's the thing. That's why it's nice that the show's going to be a little bit longer because we never get to everything. And Paul puts a lot of work into preparing the music segments and then, and then we talk in between, but then we end up, we never get to, every week at the end of the show, Paul's like, yeah, we didn't even get to everything because, it just isn't enough time. So it'll be nice to have a little bit more time on the program.
Yeah, I watch and I just see you doing nothing. You just sit there on your computer.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering what you're doing on the computer. What are you doing?
Well,
Are you researching or are you just, hey, we got another comment, guys. All right, Matt, you're on comments.
Yeah. I don't really research. Dan Randlett, who is on the couch during our show, he does the research. He's got his phone out and he's looking things up, and Paul does a lot of research too. I at that point.
Too.
What's that?
Seems like he's the comic relief too.
Oh, Dan is very funny. Dan is one of the funniest, just one of the most naturally funny people I've ever known.
Yeah.
I've known Dan since high school, and part of what drew me to him, I think, was his sense of humor. He's just very, very funny.
Well, that's how you win anyone over, right? Guys or girls.
Oh.
That's how I win you over, Matt.
Right.
It wasn't...
What?
I didn't play dirty. I was going to get you food, but I didn't. I earned it. I took the long route.
Yes, that's true. Oh, that reminds me, speaking of getting me food, Eazy-G will be Skyping in tomorrow at 4:30 p. with his entertainment report, which is very exciting.
He was outside the studio Friday waiting for the show to end.
Yeah.
For
what was that about?
like,
we were trying to figure that out.
We opened the door and we see him and we're like, oh God. So I threw Peter in front of me, instantly reacted that way. I was like, I'm not going down for this. And he like reached in his pocket, pulled out something, and it was a bag of Peeps.
Wow.
And Peter's like, oh, great. Thanks, Eric. He's like, all right, well, this should get me in the studio, right? He's like, no. Not yet. Do you hate it that I allow everybody but you in the studio, Eric? Well, it's been a long time. Let him in the studio, Peter, you monster.
Right.
You gotta trick Daryl. You gotta like pretend you gotta do a fake call and be like, hey, you're getting your second vaccine today. And then he goes to Walgreens and then you sneak in Eric. That's the plan.
Oh, I like that.
Because it's not on Daryl's watch. It's not going to happen.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Daryl doesn't want... Whoops. I was trying to figure out...
I would tell her to keep the stand.
You know what's really weird? I was trying to play the Hello Guys drop of Eric, and I can't. For some reason...
Oh, guys.
For some reason, it doesn't... it looks like it's playing, but it doesn't work.
Oh, guys.
Oh, there we go. It works in the other deck. Oh, well. A little late now.
Peter, have you ever been called 6 times in 1/2 hour?
Oh, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose so. Well, look, we're coming up on a break, so we will take a break. Gonzo, are you going to stick around?
Yeah, you should see what Eric's texting me right now, and it's not clean. Let me tell you that.
Are you serious?
F words, like
yeah,
fantastic.
Yeah,
use the word radical.
He likes to work blue occasionally. Well, you and he had beef. You know, everyone's Eric's been beefing with everybody at one point or another.
I've never had beef with Eric. Never.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you did.
No.
Pretty sure he was. Yeah.
I was driving to Londonderry and he's like, pull over before we go out of range so we can call him.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I'd forgotten about that. All right. Well,
I gave Norman a hug, but he smelled like cigarettes. Yeah, I'll stick around that. Play your Fight the Power and all that stuff.
Oh, I got something special. I'm going to play this. The other day I heard recently, or it was a couple weeks ago, I heard Tom Morello interviewed on the Howard Stern show. And they were talking about his Morello's collaboration with Bruce Springsteen. I'm going to play this. This is live, The Ghost of Tom Joad, featuring Tom Morello with Bruce. So we'll play this for the break. We'll play this. We'll show some love to our sponsors. And then we'll be back with hour number 2 of Matt Connarton Unleashed. Don't go anywhere.
John Hopwood is my daddy. John Hopwood is my daddy. John Hopwood is my daddy. John.
Welcome back, everybody. We are into hour number 2, numero dos of Matt Connarton Unleashed. And we are live from the studios of WMNH 95.3 FM in glorious downtown Manchester, New Hampshire. Also on Comcast 97 if you're in Manchester, streaming at WMNHradio.org and on mattconnarton.com. You can find all the streaming options there on this Wednesday, March 10th. 2021. Gonzo, are you still there?
Yes, sir.
Gonzo,
sir, yes.
Oh, Gonzo is with us via Skype. So, Skype. Very nice. What?
Skype with a silent E.
Skype of a silent E. Yes, not well, I believe the French pronunciation is Skype. If I'm not mistaken. So, yes. And you'll be on Ward 13 with John Hopwood next week. The feud is over.
The feud is over, man.
Wow.
I don't know if I'm going to be on anymore, but we're getting along.
Oh, okay, but you're getting along. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Very, very good. Well, if you'd like to call in, the number is 603-250-6007, 603-250-6007. You can also text me at 617-917-4476. Tweet me at Matt Connarton and or email me at matt@mattconnerton.com. By the way, please follow me on Twitter if you don't already. And you can follow me on Instagram, too. I got to remember to push the Instagram. You probably use Instagram quite a bit, Gonzo, I would think, being an artist.
Yeah, I have 10,000 Twitter followers. What do you got, Matt?
10,000? Do you really?
I'm under now. I'm at like 98.
Fine.
Yeah. But yeah, follow Matt. Get him up to like 200.
I have to
Connarton bump. I had no followers until I went on this show. The Connarton bump is real. It's a real thing.
Yeah, it is a real thing. I have to admit, my Twitter game is weak, but
well, Twitter sucks. I mean, now that Trump's gone, what's the point?
Right, that's true. Yes.
But Instagram is let's say it's changed a lot. You know, it used to be kind of just for pictures and everything, but now it's like its own thing. It's basically going to be the new Facebook. And then TikTok. I haven't done TikTok, but
no, me neither.
I suppose you should do it, though. I don't know. That's what they say. I mean,
yeah.
I guess exposure is exposure, you know?
The Hopknot has released some cool TikTok videos. Our wonderful sponsor in the Brady Sullivan at 1000 Elm Street. And they're open today. Of course, they're open Wednesday through Sunday. Gonzo says, try the burger.
Yeah, try the burger pretzel.
Mm-hmm. It is a great idea. There's a pizza pretzel. I forget if it's a pizza pretzel or a pretzel pizza. But Rocky Huber bought us a pizza the other night from Simon's, which was very nice. I had my first ever well-done pizza. No pickles.
I like Simon's for their roast beef sandwiches. They have a great roast beef there.
Yeah.
And that's not a joke. That's a real comment.
I believe you. I could tell by the way you said it that you were sincere in your praise of their roast beef. Yes. Abigail Jem is in the Facebook live chat. She says, thanks to the school district and the president, I'm getting my first vaccine shot this weekend. Congratulations, Abigail. That is wonderful. Yes.
You could be part of the elite group that can I mean, I can't believe they actually said, didn't it? The disease, the Center for Disease said if you're vaccinated, you can go in a room without a mask and hang out. I feel like this is going down the wrong road of the have and have nots, you know?
Jenny and I were talking about this on the show. What was it?
Side effect of this whole thing
on
might
Monday.
be that.
Well, I worry about the guidance from the CDC being a little too nuanced and complex, and people taking it wrong and just saying, "Oh, cool, that means you don't have to wear a mask anymore. You don't have to socially distance anymore." But I think what the guidance is
started already, bro. You've seen
it's
unbelievable. You just see in little tiny things like the Pope in Iraq, for instance.
Yeah,
mask. I'm assuming the Pope got his vaccines, consider he's 185 years old and he's the Pope.
Yes.
So I'm assuming he had it, and he's probably like, I'm vaccinated, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. It just seems like these are the images now that you're seeing more often. Tom Brady at the Super Bowl, the Pope. It's just like you're starting to see the influencers are going to influence, you know?
Yeah. I know that. I think
whatever the Pope does at all times.
I think the CDC guidance said that you can gather in groups if you're vaccinated. You can gather with other vaccinated people. I worry about.
You can also buy a fake vaccination card on eBay. You legit can.
Oh, I believe it.
So it's like,
yeah.
So it's like, come on. Now then what? So now that's going to be another side effect to that whole thing. The whole have and have nots vaccination thing, they should just have a blanket rule once everyone has a chance to do it. Don't start separating them now just so Delta can sell some more tickets. It's just, I don't know, man. It's scary.
Yeah, I worry a little bit. Well, I worry a lot about, what's that?
And people are going to be walking around like, like almost like, I got something on you. There's just that little air of I got vaccinated. So, I'm good. I'm good. Like, don't worry about me thumbing through the iceberg lettuce, buddy.
Right.
I'm gonna pick the right cucumber today, okay? But I'm good. I wear this mask for you, just so you know. Like that, and that's gonna be the attitude. Like, like it or not, we are humans, and I see it at home. I mean, my wife is vaccinated, and my mother-in-law is vaccinated, and they don't do different things, but like they're certainly not as worried anymore, considering that 100% hospital rate, like 100% of the effectiveness is not going to the hospital. I know I botched that, but you know what I mean, right?
Right. Yeah. If you're
There's
vaccinated,
you're not of confidence that comes with it.
Mm-hmm.
So
absolutely.
You think my wife would like just give me half of hers, but whatever.
She should have shared the vaccine. Yeah. Yeah.
Which should have given me asthma, one or the other.
Maybe you should have offered to do the dishes every 2 years instead of every 4 years, and she would have shared half her vaccine with you.
I know. She would probably rather die than vote for John Hoffman.
Wow. Well, I am. Look, I'm cautiously optimistic. If it holds true that by the end of May, every American who wants a vaccine will be able to get one, that's great.
Yeah, and it's holding up. It's like working, and you heard the first couple of days like, oh, someone died. Well, no, he got hit by a train. It just happened. He got the vaccination that day.
Yeah,
it's all clickbait, but you're not hearing any horror stories.
No.
It's working, so that's awesome, man. Like, it's working, dude.
Right?
Like,
oh, absolutely.
It would work like this right away.
What's that?
Didn't you think there'd be growing pains involved?
Oh, you mean as far as people getting sick from having reactions and whatnot?
The effectiveness of this vaccine on all three of them are working great.
Yeah. Yeah. So far, so good. And apparently I think it's the Pfizer BioNTech vaccine specifically, they're finding is effective against the variants. And hopefully the other two are as well. So I'm cautiously optimistic. The things that have me worried are, the variants. We have to get ahead of the variants. And the other thing that has me concerned is the inevitable surges that we're going to have. And hopefully they're very small surges, but we've got St. Patrick's Day coming up, and, spring break is already in progress. All the people who just don't care, who are going to go to Florida.
God. Spring break, they're just, oh my God, they're so promiscuous.
And they're those kids can't wait to go to Florida and then come back and indirectly kill their grandparents.
That's something that's happening. The lapse. I mean, Texas just sucks. You know what I mean? They're just idiots, and it's a big state. It's a big state, and the fact that. They're like 100% capacity. They're basically just saying, all right, we're good. What is it, 11% of the country's vaccinated right now? Something like that?
Yeah, it's 11 or 12%. I think it's 12%. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the same rate as when you buy a new PlayStation game and it downloads. It's like, all right, you're 14% downloaded now. Pretty soon you're going to be able to play tomorrow.
Wow.
That slow crawl like that? But it is good that it's working. That's the good thing. Because if it didn't work, then, oh boy. Yeah. That'd be a problem.
I know there's concern about the Brazil variant being...
you said the variants. Can you explain that to me? Because I didn't know what you were talking about.
Yeah, they're just mutations of the virus. And it's... What they're finding so far is these, as the virus mutates into these different strains, some of them may be less, or some of them might be more resistant to the vaccines and the antibodies. So far, though, from what Dr. Fauci has been saying, it sounds like that even though some of these variants might be more resistant to the vaccines, the efficacy rate is still really, really good. So even if you've got a variant, the variant, the vaccine will still protect you from it most likely. Maybe not quite as well, but it will still protect you. But the problem is these variants also are found to be more easily transmissible. So that's what I mean when I say, we've got to get with the vaccinations, we've got to get ahead of the variants. We need to continue to accelerate the rate of vaccinations in this country before these variants overwhelm us. Because essentially, yeah, we're knocking down the rates of COVID with the vaccines, but the numbers, the decrease in new infections seems to have plateaued somewhat because the variants are actually spreading faster. And from what I understand, the Brazil variant is particularly troublesome in that way.
Yeah, it's like the snake drill in football where the guy in the back has to run up to the front before you
exactly
get ahead. But
it's exactly like that. Yes.
What do you think about the mass vaccinations? You think that's a good idea?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You come out, you wait in line 6 feet to get in, and then you come out like holding hands with everyone?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't come out holding hands with everyone because, for one thing, Gonzo, I'm very shy. I might hold hands with some of the people, but not everyone. I mean, there's a lot of people there waiting. But I
don't see you holding a stranger's hand.
Yeah, I really wouldn't. Now, I have had to do that on occasion because I used to, when I was Norm Moody's co-host on Norm and Friends, we would do these events, these psychic events, and Norm would do a thing where we would do a group blessing at the beginning of the event, and we would all stand in a circle, and I would very often have to hold a stranger's hand. We'd have to hold hands, and I was okay with it. I wouldn't be okay with it now, of course, because of COVID. It's like, I don't want to get near anybody. But yeah, I have held hands with strangers, but it brings people together.
I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it depends who's next to me.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like, there's some hands out there you don't want to hold, like.
Yeah, that's true.
So you don't want to hold my hands, that's for sure.
Well, now, why is that, Gonzo? Why do you say that?
You'll get epoxy all over yourself.
Epoxy, yes.
Yeah.
So.
Like, turn around and look at my hand. It's disgusting.
Oh.
On your screen there.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. It kind of looks a little discolored. It looks like Mitch McConnell's hand. I believe Mitch McConnell, he's got that Dutch elm disease.
Mitch McConnell, yeah, he's such a loser.
He might be retiring. Well, I'll tell you what, Mitch McConnell, I'll give him credit. He gave a great presentation for the prosecution of Trump in terms of the acquittal. I mean, in terms of the his trial in the Senate after he had voted not guilty. Of course, McConnell gave a great presentation for the prosecution. We have a call. Let's we'll grab this.
Backdoor, man. Yeah.
Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
It's Eazy-G.
Eazy-G. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, I was listening earlier to the show, and I don't know if Ron's still listening, but he said he was supposed to bring a package to me. I have a feeling that it's not anything I'm interested in, so if he's still listening, don't bring it in.
Oh, it sounds to me like it's something you'd be very interested in, Eazy-G. Yes. Very interested.
I have a feeling I know what it is, so if he's listening, he can just keep it for himself.
Oh,
so
no.
That's all I got to say, so you guys have a great afternoon.
Oh, you're getting it. You're definitely...
She's already ordered. She'll be there tonight.
Wow.
A lady of the night.
Oh, guys.
Well, very nice. Very nice. Wow. Yeah, it's too late. Yeah. This train's already left the station, Eazy-G. You're getting your package, and you're going to love it.
Yeah, and there's a $50 deposit.
Yeah. Make sure you hollow out one of those potatoes, if you know what I mean.
Oh, man, that's for a different show.
No, I just
By
mean,
the way, great show on Unsheathed last week. Oh my God, that was groundbreaking.
I just mean for when he butters the potato. That's all.
I didn't know Jenny had that vocabulary in her.
Well, you gotta tune in. It is behind a paywall, so it's not for everyone. But
even of age to even be on that
I'm
show.
glad you enjoy it. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Hey, Matt, it's Ron.
Hey, Ron.
Well, yeah, like Eazy-G, I got your message. But I think you're just going to want to take a look just for the heck of it, and I'll let you know ahead of time. The pages are all clean.
Well, yeah, let me just say, Ron, as I don't know if you know this, but Eazy-G and I have signed paperwork, and I'm now his official representative. And yes, Eazy-G would love to take a look, especially with the clean pages. That's very reassuring because it is the COVID era. I can tell you on his behalf, he's actually very excited. He's a little coy, but he's very, very excited.
Unless he calls back and cancels it.
Yes.
Again.
Yeah.
ECG, this is also the gift that keeps on giving.
Ooh, boy. Oh, he's going to love it. He's going to love it. He doesn't know how much he's going to love it, but he's going to love it.
All right. See you guys.
All right. Bye-bye, Ron. Oh, boy. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of butter on that potato. But Abigail Jem in the chat room says, ouch, worst insult. Your hand looks like Mitch McConnell's hand. Yes. Well,
Ron's got to stop sending jerky to people.
oh, right. I'll tell you what, though, that Kentucky
magazines with venison all over the cover.
that Kentucky bourbon cake was unbelievably good. I'm shocked that Peter White didn't enjoy it. I thought it was fantastic.
Really? You're shocked? I'm not shocked. It's not a crispy blueberry muffin.
Oh, is that what he prefers? A crispy blueberry muffin?
It's what he demands.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, when you get a key to the city, you can start having your own a writer, if you will.
Right. Tom Blanchard says, Gonzo, why? Okay, you still got to wear a mask, and you can hug your family if you're all vaccinated. Oh, yeah, that's nice. So once you're vaccinated, Gonzo, you'll be able to hug your wife and your child.
Oh, I wear a mask every time we we'll just leave that.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, that's not so weird anyway. I mean, we've all seen Eyes Wide Shut.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking more like what are the Mexican wrestlers called? The
Lucha Libre.
Yes, one of those, like a Rey Mysterio type of thing.
Yes.
Maybe the Killer Bees, and like me and a buddy will have one mask under the ring. Nah, that's not that.
The Killer Bees, B. Brian Blair and Jumpin' Jim Brunzell.
Did they do that? Did they like switch masks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were good guys. They were good guys, but they were still cheaters. Yes.
I'll have Popwood waiting in the wings.
Yeah, you're not quite the same height, but yeah.
I haven't made love to a woman since BU. What do you know about fornicating, Gonzo?
Angela Philbrook says, my husband and other school bus drivers were able to register. He gets his vaccine on Saturday. Very good.
Air horn. Boop, boop. No, that's cool.
Yeah.
Honestly, good. Get it while you can. Because are there still people out there destroying them? Remember that jerk that made headlines? He actually destroyed a bunch of them. Are there people like that?
Was he a pharmacist?
Yeah, he left them out overnight on purpose, and 300 of them got ruined, and he got fired, and they're thinking about criminal charges. But you would think, I'm not advocating for it. I'm saying you would think that would be a trend though with all the anti-vaxxers, Instead, they're just putting stickers up at City Hall.
Oh yeah, the three jerks with the
yeah.
Yeah.
If you look at the pictures of them, it's all the same person, and it looks like they're just in different disguises.
They look, but they look so charming, don't they? Those three charming individuals.
Yeah, they do. They did a good job there. Way to go.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna put stickers up, make sure it's a low tack. That way, they don't get mad at you.
Oh. What does that mean, low tack? That they peel off
Like you don't
easily?
want it sticky so that it ruins things, because that's when they probably were like, okay, well now we're going to arrest you because we can't get it off the thing.
Right. That's when it becomes vandalism.
Right, but if you like just put like a low tackiness,
Oh, okay.
like like what are the like stamps? Collector's stamps.
Mm-hmm.
The things you can put on and fold, like that would be effective.
Oh, okay.
Because I like to send out positive messages.
Right.
I like to alter the hippos and then put them back in.
Oh, Eazy-G is going to be very upset about that.
Yeah, he is. Well, he'll have more reading material.
Right. He had beef with the hippo because the thing with the hippos was empty. The hippo press.
Yeah. Well,
They fixed it because he demanded it.
Did they fix it or they put more in it? Like, how did that happen?
I think they just put more in it.
Yeah, and I don't think he had any influence on it. I've seen some gross things in those hippo boxes, let me tell you.
Have you really?
Yeah. Sometimes you grab a hippo press. I like to grab from the middle. I'm sorry, but I do. I don't like to grab the one on top because I had a bad experience.
I'm the same way. I do that too.
Yeah, it was like hard like a frisbee, and I'm like,
Right.
This is a soft magazine, not
right.
Not a hard time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is kind of probably not the right thing to do. To put your hand in and grab from the middle, but I think it's instinct.
Yeah.
Like when I grab a cup for a coffee at like Bunny's or Cumbies, I rarely take the top one.
Right.
Sorry to say.
No, dude, I'm the same way. I totally get it, especially these days. You want to grab one that everyone else hasn't already put their grubby hands on.
Yeah, because when you try to grab a lid, there's no way you're gonna successfully grab the top lid without touching the next lid.
Mm-hmm.
It's impossible.
Yep.
You can't do it unless you have like a magnet, or I don't know how you would do it. So what you're doing is you're going from the middle now, and then you're just creating one after another. Eventually, I don't know.
No, I'm with you.
I'm just glad slushies are back.
You what?
I'm just glad slushies are back. For about a couple months there, they didn't have slushies, and now.
Oh, my goodness. I can't drink those. I get brain freeze. We have a call. Hi, welcome
But you can drink energy drinks, okay.
Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Gonzo.
Gonzo? No, Gonzo's on Skype. Who's this?
Yeah, I know. This is Ron.
Oh, hi, Ron.
Gonzo, if you're having a problem getting the right lid, you got to lick your fingers first.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yes.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, boy.
Walmart, those bags are so hard to, if you go to self-checkout.
Oh, I know. I hate that. I
love
the
sneak a lick in. It's the worst because you're not supposed to lick, but you can't open it.
I love the self-checkout, but I do hate the bags when you can't get the bag to open to put your items into the bag. It is very frustrating.
So they have people there with one of them little sponge things, and they look for that now, and they come over and they open the bag for you so you don't lick your finger.
Oh, I didn't know that. I've never licked my fingers. I've actually, this is true. I'm not proud of this, but what I have done is I've scanned in my items and then not been able to get one of those damn plastic bags to open and gotten frustrated and then just said screw it and then gone to a different self-checkout and just scanned everything in over again and successfully procured a bag.
I always keep a moist towelette in my pocket for that occasion.
Oh, right. Very good. Joe Friday is in the Facebook live chat. Hello. He's asking in the arm or in the butt. I assume he's talking about the vaccines. I believe the vaccine is administered to the arm. I have not heard the president or anyone else say we have to get more vaccines in butts, only in arms.
The answer to that question is always the arm, no matter what context it's in.
I would have to agree.
Always the arm.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's a good policy. Joel the Moose Elber is in the Facebook live chat. Remember the Moose?
Of course.
Yes.
I mean, he's basically WMNH royalty.
Yes, he is. He says, great music, Matt. Tom Blanchard also seemed to enjoy. I played Ghost of Tom Joad, a live version of it, Springsteen, with Tom Morello on lead guitar. Tom Blanchard says, I like Rage and Tool. I'm not your average old guy. Yeah, no, that's great.
Tool is awesome. Tool is like psychedelic, too. It's not just that one song, Sober. It's like, they're trippy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Their drummer's insane.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Very, very talented.
Rage, I don't know, they're kind of bratty to me, but whatever.
Rage?
They're a little bratty, aren't they?
Rage Against the Machine? You don't like, you mean that in a bad way? Like you don't like Rage Against the Machine?
Like, yeah, I don't know. It just seems like he's whiny a little bit.
Really?
But,
oh. All
you
right.
know, my favorite band's the B-52, so what do I know?
I like the B-52s. Our friend Scott Perry from Courtesy Call is in the Facebook live chat. Hello, Scott.
Hey, Scott Perry.
Joel Elber says, bring back Mansterdam. A reunion might be coming? I didn't.
Never going to happen.
You don't think so?
You think Peter's going to digress in his career? No.
Yeah, Peter, I've never heard Peter hint about a Mansterdam reunion, but
if there was a documentary, it'd be an unauthorized documentary.
Yeah. Well, I don't know though, Joel. But a one-time, it's not like Peter's gonna go back to doing the show full time because he does the morning show here. But maybe a reunion special or something.
Matt, do you remember that show?
Vividly, that's how I met Peter White.
It was awesome. It was
and
so
Gorman
good.
And Midas.
It was must-see TV. Like they pushed the envelope really, so much, a little too much. But yeah, that would be great. That was fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
At first, it was Gorman, Manning, and Peter. Like, wow.
Yeah.
What a lineup. And then T and Moose took over after that. But
yeah.
The early years when Gorman's beefing with the mayor is just perfect.
Oh, I just found an earlier comment from Joel. He was addressing Eric Street, and he said, Eric, keep listening to the morning show. I'll be making an appearance shortly. I didn't know anything about this. That'll be a big deal when it happens. Joel the Moose Elber returning to the morning show with Peter White. Wow.
I mean, he's been talking about it for a year, Peter. So
yeah.
I've been hearing about it.
Yeah.
It's cool. I feel bad for Daryl. You know, you never want to see your lover get back with their ex.
Right. You think that'll
be... What if they work it out and they're like, I'm sorry about, getting the school date wrong. I'm sorry for blowing up on you.
I'm sorry about the traffic report.
Yeah. Traffic's good.
Yeah.
That'd be great. I know Daryl has all kinds of respect for Moose, so it'd be cool to see all three of them on together.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. We have a traffic report right now.
Traffic is good. That's it.
Yeah.
Nothing like good traffic,
That's right. I like it when there's good traffic.
It's great traffic.
Yeah, traffic. Yeah, absolutely. Traffic.
How's your ride home? Oh, it's good.
What?
I had the best traffic on the way home.
Yes. No, that's very exciting, though. I would love to see the Moose in here. I know that the Moose was here at one point not too long ago. Well, I guess it was a while ago. It was pre-COVID, obviously, but I remember pictures on the Facebook of the Moose right here in the studio after the morning show, but he had not been on the air. But that would be cool.
Well, they haven't come to terms on the amount of money he's going to get.
Well, I think if Joel did return to the morning show full time, Daryl would probably Daryl could start a podcast with Eazy-G.
Yeah, the Daily Dion.
The Daily Dion. Yes.
With Robert, his son Robert.
Yes, and Andy Sylvia could do the news segment.
Andy Robideau.
The Andy Robideau. There you go. And Joel says John is a good man. By the way, John Hopwood. Yes, go ahead.
Of course. Actually, they're pretty tight. That's
Oh yeah.
Them two. They're in the same clubhouse, basically. You know, that's how it works. Like, you know, you got your Hopwood, crew. You know, for a while there was a certain amount of people that would call into a show, and then Moose was always one of those people. So I don't know Moose that well. I've met him about 20 times, but I never got to know him.
Oh, really?
But,
yeah.
He would crack me up. Some of the things that.
Oh yeah.
Off the cuff funniness.
Very funny, yeah.
I love watching Peter get irritated. It's like a pastime of mine. So anytime that happens, it's good to go.
Tom Blanchard says, isn't Rage Against the Machine, aren't they American Indian band members? Tom Morello is not, definitely. Tom Morello is, his mom is white and his dad was from Kenya. I'm not sure about the ethnicity of the other gentleman in Rage Against the Machine. They were about to, right before COVID, they were about to do a big reunion tour. And then they had to cancel it.
Yeah, well, I guess they will do what we tell them.
Right.
They've aged, man. They've changed.
Yeah.
Didn't they have like a big impromptu concert at like the Democratic convention, or was it Republican convention?
Oh, they would not have played at the Republican convention.
But no, wasn't it like in protest of it?
Oh, in protest of it. I don't.
Outside. Yeah, I think they did. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. So, by the way, we should mention. So it is passed. They voted on it in the House. This coronavirus relief package. So this goes to Biden's desk, and he will sign it imminently, and then direct payments, $1,400 direct payments for most Americans will be sent out by the end of the month. But for those of us with direct deposit with the IRS, we could be seeing those pretty quickly. So I sure hope so.
Looks like someone's buying the heavy cover stock paper this time around.
Oh, my.
The 80-pound watercolor paper.
Uh-huh.
That 60-pound mixed media cheap stuff isn't working out. So you'd be surprised how much watercolor paper costs, man. $50 a pad.
Wow. Really?
Oh, yeah.
Cheapers.
Now, what they're doing is they're just watering down the monetary system. So now, Michael's and Hobby Lobby, they just got rid of their 40% off one-item coupon that they had forever and ever and ever. And prices are going up everywhere. So it's like, thanks for the money, but now McDonald's costs $35 to go to. You ever notice that? Go to McDonald's and it's $35. That's weird. How did that happen?
Gonzo, I have to tell you, I haven't noticed that, but I haven't purchased a Big Mac in a while, so I don't know. So it's $35 now just to go to McDonald's. That's terrible.
I'm sure someone out there will relate.
Wow.
You get your two kids and your wife and you a meal, it's going to be $30-$40.
Wow, that's terrible. Well, that's a lot of money. I mean, so I assume there's no dollar menu now. Now it's just like a $10 menu or something.
I think they have like a 2-for-$4 menu.
Uh-huh.
Like that.
Right.
But no, the dollar menu that was a great invention by Wendy's,
mm-hmm.
and that got copied and now it's all gone. Even Wendy's, a junior bacon cheeseburger is like $2.50 now. Like,
really? Oh, wow.
I'll tell you what, Burger King has the best value.
Yeah.
They do. You can always get a coupon code online. You don't even need to give it to them. You just read them a 4-digit number and they hook you up.
Nice.
But they always screw up the order, especially the one on DW Highway in Manchester.
Well, there has been a legitimate concern about the economy overheating because of inflation, that inflation was going to begin to creep up with all this money going out. And,
I find it interesting that Maggie Hassan voted against the minimum wage, and she's a Democrat, correct?
Yes. There are several of them.
Logic on that,
What's that?
Did she ever explain herself on that?
I
That's
haven't.
against weeds, so like I don't know. She's kind of she does go against the system sometimes.
Well, the thing is, so I haven't heard her direct explanation, but there were several more moderate.
Hi, Maggie, I know you're listening.
What's that?
I said, hi, Maggie, I know you're listening.
There were several moderate Democrats who really would prefer that be a separate vote. Kyrsten Sinema of Arizona got a lot of press over the weekend, negatively for her downvote on the including the minimum wage in the current coronavirus relief package. And
the thing, it's true though. It's like, come on, guys, don't sneak in a fastball here. Like, just do the thing. And like, it is kind of disappointing, and I can't stand, the other side, but I'll tell you, the left really disappoints me sometimes with their maneuvers too. It's just politics is annoying. Like, why you guys sneak in all these things? Like, minimum wage has nothing to do with the coronavirus.
Yeah, I
think it should go up, but I don't think it should be attached.
Jenny and I were talking about that earlier, how it should be a separate thing. Scott Robinson in the chat room says she didn't vote for it because it's an election year. I have Boston.com has this. Why did New Hampshire's 2 Democratic senators vote against a $15 minimum wage? So it was both Shaheen and Hassan. And it says here, they just don't want to do it as part of the massive COVID-19 relief bill working its way through Congress. The 2 New Hampshire Democrats were among the 58 senators who voted on Friday to uphold a procedural objection to a proposed amendment to the relief bill by Senator Bernie Sanders that would have incrementally raised the federal minimum wage, which has idled at $7.25 an hour since 2009 to $15 an hour by 2025. So,
oh, really? It's not even right away?
Right. It's incremental. But
people don't know that as much as you'd think.
Probably, yeah. No, I guarantee you a lot of people were under the assumption it would be an immediate jump to 15, which, something like that I think would be quite destabilizing.
Aggressive. It's aggressive.
Yeah. It was Shaheen Hassan, also fellow Democrats, Joe Manchin of West Virginia, who's by far the most conservative of the Democrats in the Senate.
Not even a
Kyrsten Sinema, Tom Carper, Chris Coons, and John Tester, as well as Maine Senator Angus King, who's an independent but usually votes with the Democrats. So they all opposed it. I agree with them. I just wanted, get this done. Vote on minimum wage separately. I agree. There was no time to dicker around with this, in my view. So, yeah.
Is that a word, dicker?
Yes, that is a word, dicker.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. It's just shady, and it's like, hey, it's almost like looting in a way. It's just like, what else can I grab?
Well, that's how government works. I mean, rarely is anything passed or voted on that is strictly about the central issue that the bill is supposed to be about. We get these omnibus bills that have all kinds of things lumped in. And that's how a lot of times congressmen and senators end up voting on things that they wouldn't necessarily support or have voted yes or no on in ordinary circumstances if they were all clean, standalone bills. But because so much stuff gets lumped together in these bills, they end up voting. They end up voting for things that they might not normally.
So what happens when every family out there gets $5,000? Like, what's going to happen? There's going to be some kind of trickle down effect. Something has to happen when everyone just gets a windfall.
Well, it helps keep the economy going because that money gets spent. There was I know that there's been a concern, and I talked about it on the show at length a few weeks ago about,
drug use.
No, about setting parameters for who would be eligible for the money. Like what should the cutoff be as far as your income? And they settled on, if you're making more, if you're an individual and you make more than 80 grand a year, you're not getting anything. But the problem with that is it's all based on your 2019 tax return or 2020 if you've already filed 2020. And you may have had a really good 2019 where you did make more than 80 grand, and then everything might have fallen to pieces for you in 2020 because of the pandemic. So you could be someone who is outside of those parameters and yet still desperately need that money. Maybe you lost your job, maybe you lost a business and whatever. So what they should have done, in my opinion, is just give it to, just give it to everybody, and then you just tax it back. So if it turns out you're someone who didn't actually need the money because your 2020 also went great, you have to pay that money back in your taxes instead of doing all this means testing. But
is that the benchmark, 80 grand?
Yeah,
that's what it is
for individuals. I believe yes, it's 80 grand for individuals. And
I'm not getting it then.
Yeah, you made more than 80 grand
last week.
Wow, look at you! You're balling.
Yep.
You're balling. Wow. That's pretty impressive.
It's something, I'm telling you, it's the best time to be an artist, especially because everyone's laundering money through art. It's the best.
Is that true? Really?
I stopped charging $500 and now I'm charging $50,000 and sales are through the roof.
Wow.
Yeah, and now you can just sell like icons now. You sell digital cats and get 50 grand for it. Talk about laundering 101. Have you seen these? The JFK?
No, I haven't.
KFs?
I haven't seen this.
It's a new thing. Like, you can sell digital art. You sell your original piece and like someone buys it and they hold on to it, but the prices are ridiculous. It's a real thing. This isn't a prank call.
Okay. Oh, thank goodness. I thought you were going to, I'm glad it's not a prank call. I thought you were going to start talking to me about the IRS Fresh Start program.
Right.
That's a relief.
Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have said how much I made.
Uh-oh. You're screwed. All right. We are running out of time, Gonzo, but before we have to wrap up, please plug, you'll be on the morning show Friday morning?
ReallyReport.com. I ambush politicians.
Is that your Dave Ridley impression?
Yeah, it's my plug. I'm plugging the Ridley Report.
Wow. Well, that's good because he hasn't called in today.
I think Peter gets enough plugs. You see his hair is thinning out really bad right now.
Are you
Just
saying?
kidding. I don't. Yeah. Hey, check me out on the morning show. And once in a while the Connarton show. And according to Robert Dion, way too much.
Robert Dion thinks you're on this program too much?
Something, yeah. Yeah.
Are you beefing?
See, I don't really read the comments, but when I do, boy, do I dwell on them.
Do you?
Yeah, who doesn't?
Oh, boy. I love it. My favorite thing is I love it when a fight breaks out in the chat room. It brings me great joy.
Oh, I specialize in lowbrow. I'm all about it.
Yeah. So you'll be on the morning show Friday morning and not bringing a game, from what I understand. Is that correct?
God willing, yes.
All right, very good. Game. No game. All right.
Yeah, that was fun, man. I'm glad I could save your show for you again.
Thank you. What would I do without you? You are the wind beneath my wings.
Well, you could always just get Christian Lacoste again.
He's
true. Coming into his own really nice.
Yes, he is.
Oh, look, I just did another selfie on the radio show.
Is that your Christian impression?
I don't know. I got to work on it. I mean, the fact that I'm doing a Christian impression is just depressing, so I'm not going to do it. But congratulations. You made it big time, buddy.
All right, Gonzo. Nice to talk with you, my friend.
I love you all. Goodbye.
All right. Bye, Gonzo. Take care. Have a good night. All right, Gonzo leaves us, and let's see. I do want to remind you, of course, before we go, Friday night, Retro Spectrum Radio now at 7:30 p.m. Friday nights. We have an additional 30 minutes on that program. So congratulations to Paulie C. We look forward to that. And thank you to everyone who called today. Thank you, Gonzo, of course, for joining us on Skype. and Peter White for joining us at the top of the show. If you missed the top of the show, make sure you check it out. Always nice to hang out with Peter. And I know the listeners like it when we're together. It's like a super show, a merging of the two programs. So we enjoy that a lot. And some breaking news in the Facebook live chat that Joel the Moose Elber will be making an appearance, apparently, on the morning show with Peter White in the near future. So if you missed any part of this show today, of course, it will be up in just a little bit. You can go to mattconnerton.com and, of course, WMNHradio.org. And I will be back tomorrow afternoon. So we'll talk at y'all a little bit later. Bye, everybody. I've been meaning to play this. Little Elvis Costello. Take care.